one piece of grass sprouts into a lawn and fulfills its predetermined destiny, does that grass have a choice? Can that grass decide to be a car? To be a bird? I think not. I do believe that that grass can only be a grass. Recently, I've been struggling and suffering and thinking, and my mind has been tossing and turning, and I have no clue what to do anymore. Am I just a person walking to his or her fate? Or is everything uncoincidental? Am I just another subject matter? Am I flawless? Am I mapped out? Is my journey a journey? What is life? What does it have to give to me? Have I experienced life? Am I experiencing life?
I'm standing at that bridge. Do I jump or do I just stand there and think? Well, it all depends on if you believe that life is meaningful, or if there is no meaning and therefore nothing we do has any consequence. And if nothing we do has any consequence, you might as well jump, because nothing matters. Life doesn't matter. I feel that life matters. But why?
Because I am not a piece in the board. I am not.
But is it meaningful in the whole expanse of the universe when 3 billion years ago?
I choose to save a dog or an ant's life.
It doesn't matter.
It does to that
because
dog
when we die, we decay in the ground.
No. No. We don't decay. We blossom.
Blossom.
We blossom.
In the circle of life?
Like a grass.
Like a grass. Into a lawn.
But don't let someone step on your lawn. Or are you pushed around? When you sleep, when you eat, when you play, are you just a dog?
Life is about making choices and learning to make the right choice. Yeah, I agree. I don't think predetermined. Destiny, no. Because then you can just blame, oh, I killed that guy because, well, it was my fate. What can I say? But if you do that, that's insane. That's blaming it all on...
Life has no meaning. We have no consequences for our actions, and if there are no consequences for our actions, we might as well jump off a bridge and kill ourselves.
I see. It's a very interesting statement. But I wonder, if life has no meaning, why do people choose to live? Why are we put here on this earth to die? Life has meaning. Every person has a choice. A choice to do stuff. A choice to do something special. Something meaningful. Meaningful.
There is no such thing as meaningfulness. Nothing is meaningful. Nothing we do has any consequence. No one will judge us based on our own morality. We have no morality. No one has taught us morality. We are just humans.
Ah, morality. Immorality.
People are wandering around this earth trying to find their own meanings, their own past, their own destinies per se. But I just think that in life, you just try and find what makes you happy and generally be a good person, whether that's something specific to you, as in faith, religion, holy text.
Does life have meaning? Well, I haven't thought about this very long. Well, I've only been around 13 years. And you know, it's very hard to decide. I mean, quite seriously, if life does have meaning, it must be different for every person. And if it doesn't, well then why are we alive? We should all just commit suicide. I mean, if life doesn't have meaning, then there is no point to live. Or is there? Is there something we don't know about? Is there something above and beyond that's controlling our every whim and will? I have no idea.
Well, the meaning of life is to be able to eat all the candy that you want. So that you feel perfectly satisfied and joyful and happy and have a lot of fun. And somehow, while you're doing that, there should be a way to get rich. Because if you're rich, life has a lot more meaning than if you're not rich. However, we have to make do with what we have. So you have to enjoy every day.
I believe
to the
that the
best.
meaning of life, there is none. I'm certain about it. But there is a point to life, and it's procreation. Now, most of you probably don't even know what that means. And the fact is, I probably don't either. But I'm pretty sure it means you're supposed to have kids so that you have other kids. And then we overpopulate the world. And that's the point. We need to be overpopulated. I don't know why, but somebody knows why. We have to find them. That is the meaning. The meaning is to find that person. The person who knows. Maybe it's not a person. Maybe it's a bug. I don't know. Maybe it's a bug.
A red balloon. You inflate it with air.
Helium.
Air.
Helium. Or air.
That air shows you how much you can be full. Now, is everyone's balloon full? Does everyone have the maximum amount of air?
Well, it's
Is the supply and the demand of air the same?
But if the balloon is half full of helium, half full of air, then life has no meaning. Life has no meaning if balloons will it float? Who makes it float? Does
No one makes it float. You float your
Then
own
life is
balloon.
meaningless.
No! Who says you have to have someone telling you what to do to be meaningful? I choose to eat a candy bar and it is meaningful to me. Ah, morality. Living forever, that is meaningless. People choose to have their destinies and choose to end where they end, and they live to live, and they love to.
What if there is no meaning to life? It's really complexing because I feel that there is. So even if there's no one to look upon you and say, oh, I judged you, you did great, good job, or you're a horrible soul, I still think that inside is what counts. So if you're just walking down the street and you see someone lying down and you decide to help them rather than walking away, so what if there's no, someone to, grant you something for that? It still should mean something to you. Just because you're confused about what might happen after you die, if you might rot or you might go somewhere else, I think really what you should be concerned about is what's happening right